We should replay it before we get Larry on the phone.
I heard a crazy rumor that John McCain is so old he once owned Barack Obama's great-great-grandfather.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know how this shit gets started, but it's just wrong.
All right, this is Larry Sinclair, Jeffrey. Listen to this claim that he made. Do we have the, I want the XM version. Okay, good. Here it is. Larry Sinclair. We're going to get him on the phone in a minute here.
Hi, my name is Larry Sinclair. I'm making this video and posting it on YouTube because of an incident involving myself and Senator Barack Obama between November 3rd and November 8th, 1999 in the Chicago, Illinois area. The mainstream media and Obama himself has done greatly to prevent this story from becoming public. During those time periods in 1999, I met Obama at an upscale lounge in Chicago, Illinois. After having a few drinks, Obama and I left in my limo, began to drink. Mr. Obama acquired powder cocaine for my use, crack cocaine for his use. I performed oral sex on Senator Obama, who at the time was a state representative for the state of Illinois. Mr. Obama knows these allegations to be true. I'm challenging Mr. Obama to come forth, be honest, stop claiming that his drug use is limited to his teenage years. 1999, you weren't a teenager. 1999, you were a state representative for the people of the state of Illinois. 1999, I performed oral sex on you in the back of my limo, as well as in my hotel room in Gurnee, Illinois, 2 days later.
In Gurnee.
If you challenge the authenticity of this allegation, I challenge you to take a polygraph test, as I will submit to as well. These allegations are true and need to be told to the public. Let the public decide whether Mr. Obama is being forthright and honest. Thank you.
And there he is, Larry Sinclair. How great is that?
Pretty
Larry
incredible.
Sinclair
He believes what he's saying,
is a douche.
which I think could be his own mental issues.
I like that. 1999.
Yeah. Oh, here's Larry. Where's Jimmy?
It sounds like he thinks it happened in his head. I mean, he sounds real.
Oh, yeah, that sounds authentic.
Maybe it really happened.
Yeah. Mr. Sinclair,
Yes.
it's a pleasure to have you on the Opie and Anthony radio show. How are you, sir?
I'm going crazy in Washington, D.C., but other than that, I'm fine.
Why are you going crazy in Washington, D.C.?
Well, I'm just trying to get some things done and get some things addressed.
And what would that be, sir?
I'm basically trying to get someone to ask the questions to Barack Obama and stop tiptoeing around this self-proclaimed Democratic nominee.
Why do you think he's, I mean, the answer seems obvious, but why do you think he's denying this and nobody is approaching you for more information? Perhaps the Republican Party would, they would revel in this.
Well, actually, it's not that he's denying it because he hasn't denied it. Not unless you call what his San Juan, Puerto Rican attorney Andreas W. Lopez went on Puerto Rican television claiming as a denial. But the campaign has not denied anything. In fact, they have made very specific intent not to deny anything.
Wow.
And as far as asking me why other people are not approaching me, actually, I've spent the last week interviewing and documenting things with quite a few people.
So let me ask. I don't mean to interrupt you. I missed the beginning. So they talked about the oral sex already?
No, not yet. We didn't dip right into that.
He's in Washington trying to get things done right now.
Okay,
there,
so
Jimmy.
now you had a limo, and Obama went to cop drugs. Now you say you performed oral sex on him in the back.
That's correct.
How many times did you give him head?
Gave him head twice, once in the limo, once in the hotel room. But this isn't about the sex. This is more about the fact that he did the drugs, he bought the drugs, and he's been lying about it ever since.
Well, it's also about the sex, because we have a presidential candidate who's a homosexual. That is something to be spoken about. How big's his cock?
No comment.
Why would you say that? You admit blowing him. How big's his cock?
Yeah.
No comment.
Is it big? Is it fat? Most black guys have fat, big
I got
dicks.
news for you. This is a wannabe black man with a white boy's dick.
Oh, damn. No, you didn't.
So
yes, I did.
You're saying it's basically a small, thin cock that you sucked in the back of a limo?
I'm not giving any details on that one right now, sir, because I'm actually meeting with some attorneys and with some journalists here to get this out.
Oh, you want to go to the Times with the fact that he has a small dick?
Did he come in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
He did.
What'd you do with it?
Are you a cum eater?
Never mind.
Well, did you swallow it or spit it out?
Come on, guys. Are we going to be serious about this?
No, we are.
This
Actually,
is satellite radio.
Yeah, this is an in-depth interview. We wanted to get a little more information than the normal outlets are getting.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. I had to tell. No, that's fine. We can get as in-depth, but I want to try to keep it as clean at the same time.
Okay. When the man put the rice pudding in your mouth, did you eat it or spit it out the limo window?
I'm not a spitter.
Okay. All right. That's good. All right.
That's a good boy.
All right.
Next question
Big
for the
batch.
senator from Alabama.
Yeah. Did Obama have like a freckle or anything on his penis?
I cannot comment on those things right now, guys.
Why?
I really can't.
Wait, hold on. If you're telling the truth, and you gave this presidential candidate a blowjob in the back of a limo, why is it out of line to ask if there was any definable features?
I did not say it was out of line to ask me.
You're screaming.
No, I'm not screaming, sorry. I did not say it was out of line to ask me that question. I said I cannot answer that question for you right now because of what I am involved in here in D.C. at the moment.
All right. You know, Fez, you've been on our show for 10 minutes and you haven't said Ron and Fez noon to 3.
What?
No, this
So I
isn't.
did- what?
No, this is Larry Sinclair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Larry
got a little
Sinclair.
confused there.
Here's a question: Is he cut or uncut?
I will not answer that question at this time either.
Why not?
Why? What are you doing?
Does he have like a soft mushroom head?
Pending litigation.
Actually, there is some litigation, but right now I truly am meeting with some journalists and some attorneys here.
Larry!
We are definitely trying to get this addressed
Yeah, of
today
course you
or
are.
tomorrow
Right.
to where it is out in the open.
So you went on
and he has to
YouTube. Hold
respond.
on. How much coke did he do? Can you say that, or did you decide?
He smoked exactly 2 rocks in the limo, and I believe another 2 in the hotel room.
So you can give out the exact amount of cocaine he did, but not whether his cock had skin on the tip of it?
That's not what I said. I didn't say I could not give you that. I said I could not answer that at this time.
Why? Well, that's the difference. I can't give you that. I can't. You're playing semantics. I mean,
No, sir, I'm not playing semantics. What I'm doing is I am actually following advice because I have spent the last 7 days in D.C. trying to get people to understand that all of these radio shows and all of these internet attacks and people calling me an idiot or a mental case are not true.
I'm not saying they are. I'm asking you whether he had foreskin. That doesn't reflect on your mental health.
And I am telling you that I am following the advice and not to comment on that at this time. Now, if you ask me that question again tomorrow, when you can pick up the phone and call me, I may very well be able to give you that.
Or it may be that you're lying and you don't want people to have something that's provable.
Excuse me?
That.
Oh, Jimmy.
It could be that you're lying and you don't want something that's a provable fact. Like if you give the wrong answer, hold on, if you give the wrong answer, it's provable. Whereas how much crack did he smoke is not provable.
Well, actually, it's not so much that I'm worrying about lying because I'm not. And second of all, I've actually answered that question at one time, and I've been told not to respond to it at this time
Who
because
told
of
you?
what
Fair
is
enough.
going on today in D.C.
Okay, who
now,
told
like
you?
I said,
A
if
lawyer?
you want to ask me that question,
So why would he even take this phone call?
Yeah, well, the thing is, okay, what answer did you give back then?
Yeah.
We won't ask you.
Right.
I'm not even going to tell you that.
Did you sit on his dick? Did you try to at least get it in a little bit?
No, I did
Just
not.
the tip.
Did you lick his bag?
What did I say about oral sex? And yes, I did.
All right. Let me
Nice.
say. Now, you said you had oral sex with him in the limo and the hotel.
Yeah. In Gurney.
In Gurney. How far? What's the time difference between the two times you gave him oral sex?
The time difference is, like I said, all along. I can't tell you it was the next day, the day after. We were
okay.
partying. Hold on. Do not let me answer the question before you go there.
Please, Anthony. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let
Yes,
him
sir.
talk.
I
man.
have
Jeez.
no.
Well, did you,
I am just getting tired
But
of
then,
being
what?
misquoted.
Misquoted,
I, want
I know.
To answer
We don't want to
the question.
misquote you because you won't give a straight answer.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Exactly.
Sir. I said the time, the time
Right.
dates, the dates that were involved are November 6th and November 7th. If you want
Exactly.
more specific than that,
Were you the limo?
Tell me.
No,
Were
but
you
that's the thing.
Were you a limo driver? Why were you in the limo?
I was not a limo driver. I rented 5-star limo service.
Oh, that's a good question. Why were you in the limo with Obama? How did you
Right.
actually hook up with him? What was the
limo
hookup?
driver was a friend of Barack Obama's and introduced us to each other on the night of the 6th of November of 1999.
Who were you that he would do that?
because I asked the driver to introduce me to someone who wanted to drink and be social. I was in town for the graduation of my godson from the Great Lakes Navy Training Center.
And taking him to a U.S. representative.
I had scheduled to go out Saturday as well with my godson.
Wait,
he got his orders.
You're leaving something out. You wanted to find someone that would drink and what did you say? Drink, be social and maybe take it in the shitter.
No, I did not. In fact, I was not asking to meet anyone on a sexual basis. I was asking to meet someone who knew Chicago, who would be fun to spend the evening with and socialize.
How did you know the limo driver?
I'm sorry?
How did you know the limo driver to ask him?
I had the limo driver for 2 nights already.
And you said, can you introduce me to some guy who'll be fun to hang out with?
And why does, exactly, and why does that strike you as being somewhat odd?
I'll tell you.
It happens every day.
But why did he choose Barack Obama to introduce you to when Barack was, what was he, he was a state representative at that point?
From my understanding, he was an Illinois senator. And your point being?
Illinois
so all
senator.
Of a sudden he says, I'll introduce you to a senator. You're just some schlub.
He did not say he would introduce me to a senator. He said he would introduce me to a personal friend of his.
Okay, let me explain this. Do you honestly think that a senator would then get in the back of a limo with a perfect stranger and do coke and get his dick sucked by this guy, and not worry that maybe this might fuck up his career?
Dick, let me ask you, you want me to answer the question honestly?
Yes.
Hell yes. I've seen it done plenty of times
Did you eat his
before.
ass?
Wow.
Apparently, you know what? Go to Texas. Go to Laredo.
All right.
Go to South Carolina.
I'll be right back. Why? I'm going to Nashville.
You're talking. You're talking about this is something foreign for politicians. Excuse me. I didn't go out and seek Barack Obama out.
Sure you did. You were looking. I think you're lying, Larry. I believed you at first, but I think you're lying because of your lack of details. You don't.
Sir, why do you think I have spent the last week here in D.C. with details, with documentation, sitting down answering every question being asked of me face to face?
What documentation?
Yeah, when is that info coming out?
I'm hoping by in the morning.
Yeah. All right.
Have you banged anybody in D.C. while you were there?
Yeah,
no, I have not.
Yeah, your name want to be Larry the Tattletale. What made you decide to come out and admit that you blew him in the back of the limo and his small white dick?
First of all, sir, I never even wanted to have to mention anything about the sex. I gave this campaign and Senator Obama the utmost respect and opportunity for 6.5 months to just correct his admission about his drug use.
Right. Did he sit back in the chair, or basically did you sit in the chair and he straddled your face and fucked it?
Nothing personal, but you know what? That
good
question I'm not going to dignify
Larry.
with an answer.
I wouldn't either, sir. You're absolutely
Larry,
right,
the cable
Larry.
layer.
All right, hold on. Maybe Larry's telling the truth. I don't know. I don't want to paint you as a liar. What's a misquote that you think has been attributed to you that bothers you?
Yes.
What's the what?
What's something that you've been misquoted on? We'd like to know because you're saying that you keep getting misquoted.
Well, people say Turner. Well, I mean, Daily Kos is saying, oh, well, he was a mental patient, or oh, it wasn't his limo. He says Senator Obama's limo, and Senator Obama was a struggling senator, struggling to pay his student loans, couldn't afford a limo. People are just misquoting everything. I never said it was Barack Obama's. From day one, I've always said I rented the limo from 5-Star Limousine Service. Okay.
And where'd you pick him up?
Down outside of a bar off of Rush Street, and I'm still waiting. That's another reason I'm here in D.C. is I'm fighting with Citigroup right now because they've been slow at getting the credit card receipts back to us.
Oh.
But everything is documented. You can say you think I'm lying, and that's fine.
I know you are.
I'm sorry?
Here's the thing. Because you're saying...
Why do you doubt him so much, Jimmy?
I'll tell you, only because he said, I talked to a limo driver. I wanted to meet somebody to hang out with, and all of a sudden the limo driver brings him to his friend who's a U.S. senator who cops drugs for him.
Excuse
I don't
me.
think
That's
he's a
another
senator yet.
misquote. Correct yourself. He was a freshman Illinois senator.
I said that. I said, oh, okay, whatever he was. All right, well, freshman in Chicago. So he was his first year of high school. That's a little young, isn't it?
Then let me... What? The man is the same age as I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how old are you?
We were both
Right.
30, we were both 38 in
That's
1999.
exactly. All right,
Right.
You go ahead and talk. I'm
What do
sorry.
you do for a living now? How do you
Right.
make money?
I don't do anything. I am sitting on disability and taking care of my medical problems.
Whose disability?
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Yeah, what kind of medical problems? Do you have mental health issues?
No, I don't have any mental health issues, sir, and I have my doctors to verify.
All right,
and
what's your
confirm
health
that.
problem
Would you
then?
like to have those? Because I'm really getting sick of everyone.
I agree.
Larry, what's your health problem?
I have severe nerve damage. I have a brain tumor. I have asthma. I have my right leg's completely numb at all times.
Anything serious?
And many, many more that I'm not, they've already been discussed. They're listed in order on the blog.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. So
You still blow politicians?
My health doesn't allow me.
You know what? Can I say something?
you sure can.
And you can make fun and you can say what you can give your opinion, but let me tell you something. Anything I've ever done in my life, I've always had the guts and the balls to stand up and admit I've done it. And at least that's more than I can say for most people who are in public office, and that's definitely more than I can say.
How do you
for
even
Barack
know it was
Obama.
Barack Obama? Just some dude.
What?
That's
How do you know it was him?
That's a good question, actually.
Sir, the man was introduced to me as Barack Obama, and Barack Obama himself introduced himself to me. I am not stupid.
No. So, basically, the brain tumor, is it life-threatening, or are you going to be okay?
I'm going to be fine. I have never said I was dying tomorrow, and I'm not dying tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're okay with the brain tumor.
Is it malignant? Is it like Ted Kennedy's?
Yeah.
And my tumor
Is
has
it
not
not like-
grown much at all in the last 6 months.
But your cock has.
6 months.
Yeah, I think that you're lying about the tumor.
Have you ever
Well,
gone
you know
down
what,
on
sir?
Hillary Clinton?
You can think whatever you want to think. I've already produced my medical records otherwise, and if the public thinks I'm
See?
required to put my medical records on the internet,
So you'll
that's
put
a
your medical
mistake.
records on the internet, but you won't say whether or not Obama's circumcised.
Excuse me. I have told you. I have been instructed not to answer
Who
that
instructed
question
you to
until
do-
we finish today.
Who
And I
instructed
have
you?
given you the opportunity to ask that question after today.
Well, okay, but-
if you can't respect that, then
Who instructed
sorry.
you? Who instructed you?
I'm sorry?
Who instructed you?
My attorneys and some journalists that I'm working with at the moment.
Because did they want the scoop? So basically, the journalists are telling you we want the scoop. So you're not going to give out real information, so the journalists can get a scoop.
No, actually, I'm listening to my attorney, sir. I don't listen to journalists at all.
Then
at
why'd
this
you
point
mention them?
anymore. Because you know what? Journalists and radio hosts, it's all about money. It's all about ratings.
Right.
And it's all about getting something.
Right.
You're right,
What
sir.
if we, I know some people, what if we could get you a spot speaking at the Democratic National Convention this summer? Would you answer that? Would you
Keynote
answer Jim's
speaker.
questions?
Sir, by the time I'm done, I don't think Barack Obama's going to be speaking there.
Oh.
Wow, why do you hate him so much?
Sir, it's not a matter of hate. What are you talking about, hate?
Why are you doing this to him?
I haven't attacked this man. I've told this man to stand up and tell the truth. But when you start
But why? I mean, everybody gets a blowjob, I
From
mean,
a lunatic in a limo.
then why are you calling asking about sexual details if it's no big deal?
Because I got a rod. I want something to jerk off to.
And Larry, there's no way you're going to be able to prove this in the end.
Yeah, you're lying.
Yeah.
I don't agree
I believe
with
him. I believe him 100%.
Nah, he's lying. He would
I
have given
believe him.
details.
I believe him.
I believe him.
You got,
I know
he's been
guys-
instructed not to. Jimmy, why
By
can't
who?
you? By lawyers and
Jimmy,
journalists.
let me explain. Jimmy, let me ask
Yes.
you a question for once.
Sure.
You say, why do I hate him? I do not hate him. Have you seen the attacks that have been leveled
Yes!
against my mother?
What? No, who
Wow.
attacked your
Have
mother?
You, no.
Besides
Let me
God
finish.
with a
Have you
retarded
seen
son.
The vicious, harassing attacks that have been leveled against my mother, every living person, member of my family, as well as my dead
Dude,
father over
that's
the
not
last
us.
6
Oh, my
months?
God.
Hey, Larry.
Have you seen that?
We're
That's
not attacking
terrible.
the cunt. Who has been attacking her?
Excuse me? I know I did not just hear you say that.
What?
No, he's talking about the people that were attacking
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, why were they?
He said witch hunt.
Okay. No, my family has been totally attacked by paid bloggers. This is ridiculous. I am not going to let any presidential candidate attack my family.
I
Are you
wouldn't
telling me
either.
that Obama actually attacked
Sir?
that cunt, or are you saying that other people did?
Sir, I am telling you that I already have documented evidence that shows that the internet attacks came from and by paid internet bloggers paid by the Obama for America campaign and going back to the Obama
Yeah, but
for
why are you
America
lying
campaign.
about being on disability? I think you're lying about disability.
You think I'm lying about what?
Being on disability.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not lying. All you have to do is check. I've been on disability.
Oh, well, speaking of which, Mr. Sinclair,
I've been on disability since 2003.
did you fail a polygraph?
I'm sorry?
Did you fail?
Yes, he did.
The polygraph test.
Yes, he did.
No, actually, I think that's a matter of interpretation.
Yeah, you pass or fail. They interpreted that you failed.
No, sir. A phony PhD by the name of Edward Gelb issues a 2-page report when normally he issues a complete report claiming deception found. Yeah. And then a second polygrapher who was supposed to be reviewing them, who people claim that I approved or knew of, which I did not. Yes. Mr. Gordon Barlin.
But why are you lying about the credit?
Excuse me?
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Excuse me, sir.
Jimmy's right
there
on
have
it.
been no credit card receipts.
Right.
Whoa.
There have been no credit card receipts provided to us yet.
Yes,
from
but that's not what they're saying. They're saying that they went out months ago.
Yeah, we had
Who's
them.
saying?
We had them on the phone earlier.
The credit card people.
We've been on this story all day, Mr. Sinclair.
Me, what credit card people?
We talked to fucking. Look, we talked to Steve from Yellowstone Credits. We talked to Ted Burke,
and that's all we can tell you because the rest of this info we're saving for our article.
Well, that's fine because
we've been
I'm telling you right now,
That's
Citigroup. I'm telling you right now, Citigroup has not released anything.
Yeah, but okay, but who's the one you're saying that Obama is levying a tax on your mother and that she's on disability and she's not on disability?
I didn't say my mother was on disability.
Oh, don't backpedal now, buddy.
Yeah, don't backpedal now.
Oh God, you guys are good.
Hey, listen.
I said I am on disability, sir.
Larry, so you're a cocksucker, right? Where you at with like Hillary Clinton? Would you suck her cock too? Or...
Actually, I have no preference for either one of the three candidates.
No.
So why would you have a first black candidate? Why would you take him down with this? Even if it's true, why would you do this to him?
Why would you turn around? Why would you turn around and ask me to be on your show the day after he self-proclaims himself to be the Democratic nominee, and then turn around and make this into some idiotic joke?
We're not making a joke.
But it's not illegal to get a blowjob. You know, we're just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, right. You don't really give.
If you have a good case, we're going to be on your side.
You're lying though.
I believe
you know
him.
what? First of all, Jimmy, I think his name's Jimmy, the one that keeps screaming, "You're lying,
yes,
you're
Mr.
lying,
Norton.
you're lying."
That's Jimmy.
Mr. Norton to you, sir.
Oh no, it doesn't bother me at all. Trust me. I hear people say that, and I also hear people say just the opposite.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Just don't call your mother a cunt.
You can call someone up on the phone and ask them to go on your radio show and ask them for something, and you can't see anything.
Listen,
so you can tell me I'm lying all you want.
Mr. Sinclair, but just describe Obama's penis. And
I will not do that before
That's the big thing. That's what happened with the Michael Jackson case.
You ever suck a guy's cock?
The Michael Jackson case. That's what blew it out of those.
That's why he won't, because he's lying.
Right.
He's not even on disability.
In the Michael Jackson case, he was acquitted, remember?
Yes, exactly. But I talked to fucking Ted Burke over at the medical place, and he said that you're not on disability.
Right.
I heard that.
Sir, if you talk to Ted Burke over at the medical place, I receive disability every month.
Yes, but they said it's for mental health reasons. That's what Jack Dunphy told me.
Excuse me. You want to, excuse me, now you give me your name and tell me that you got someone that says that I am on disability for mental health reasons.
Jim Norton, and it's true. Eric
Jim
Nagel,
who?
Dr. Eric Nagel
That's right.
said that you were not on disability for that.
Dr. who?
Eric Nagel.
One of the premier brain surgeons in the nation.
Yes, and he also does stomach stapling on everyone but himself.
Well, I got news for
He's
you,
a big way to get the Mayo.
I got news for you, sir, Jimmy.
The
Mayo Clinic?
Hold on, Mayo.
The Mayo.
No, I know, but I was trying to make it obscure. Sorry.
No, that's okay. You guys,
Mayo
actually, you guys are
Mayonnaise.
Well, I got news for you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fucking foul tip.
Anyone that gave you such a statement,
I got too excited.
that's very easily disproven because I have my disability card and my insurance card right here with me.
Yeah, but
So they can go straight to you know what and back.
H-E double hockey sticks, I
am
say.
disabled physically.
And mentally.
Physically, not mentally.
Yeah, but we also believe me. You're not out clear yet because we talked to Dr. Marv Gresto, and he informed us that the brain tumor thing you're saying was simply for sympathy, and because you had a stock in a hat and wig company.
That's right.
Well, you know what's so funny is you talk to all of these people I've never even heard of and don't even know nothing
You don't know who
about.
Dr. Eric Nagel is?
Yeah, see what the tumor's done to you, sir?
Exactly.
Your memory's going.
And what about Steve Carlisi? You gonna tell me you don't know who he is?
Well, actually, I think I just spoke to him on the phone.
Of course you did.
Exactly, and he has talked to people in the limo company who said that you're lying.
At 5-star.
Of course you talk to Steve. You guys have similar interests.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Let me ask you this. If Steve has talked to someone in 5-star, the owners of 5-star from 1999 through 2000 up to 2003 aren't even in the limo business anymore. And I'll tell you right now that there's a private investigator speaking with the driver as we speak.
Well, Steve
now, how
knows
much
all
more do
this.
you want to tell me that you know?
We would ask Steve if he was producing the show
how
in
much
here.
more do you want to tell me that you have verified?
Exactly.
When do we get
You know?
Steve in here?
Yeah, get Steve in here. Do you have any DNA of Barack Obama?
Not that I know of.
That would help.
Exactly.
We should have dribbled a little.
Can we pump your stomach? Maybe
No,
something's
thank
still
you.
swimming around in there.
I'm sure that's long
What other
gone.
celebrities have you had sexual encounters
Oh, that's a good
with?
question.
None.
Come on.
I'm so depressed.
So Steve is here now, and Steve, tell him exactly. Hold on, Steve. We got Steve Carlisi right here.
Yes.
Who will verify what we just said. Steve, verify.
I can absolutely verify it. While I was tracking down Mr. Sinclair, everybody verified exactly what Jim was saying.
What happened to your hair?
I was wearing a hat for too long.
Cool.
It's
Go ahead,
awful.
Steve. You verifying what?
Exactly. Tell him, Steve.
Yes. Steve,
Exactly.
tell him.
Exactly. Jim, exactly the point that you were making before, which...
Larry, we're watching somebody with good improv skills.
Yes.
Well, apparently I can't hear him talking, so his improv sucks.
I know. Go ahead, talk.
Larry, it took me about a week to track you down, and everybody at the...
No, but the thing about the limo driver that I was just talking about
Well,
while you were paying attention.
Steve, it shouldn't have taken you a week to track me down because you emailed my attorney, what, about 2 months ago, 3
Follow
months
the
ago?
cum trail.
Yes, but it took you a while to actually get back to me. This morning was the first time I'd actually heard from you.
No, it's not.
You're teased.
No, it's not. Do not say that. I have the sent emails from my email box. I sent you an email back.
I'm talking about on the phone, Larry.
Huh?
I'm talking about on the phone, Larry.
Well, this is the first
change
time
the
you've
subject.
asked me to call you.
There's a great observation. David L. from Philly. This dude smokes crack and sucks black cock, but won't curse.
But who smokes crack?
Exactly.
Well, no, you snorted
smoked
regular
crack.
cocaine.
Yeah, I'm
No,
sorry.
you know what? I smoked crack back in 1984 and 85 and ended up at Mount Sinai Medical Center
For mental health
with
issues,
a bad
like we
case
said.
of pneumonia for about a week.
Right.
That must have gotten you scared.
And by the
No, what it
way,
does is it just kind of makes you think about what you're doing and how you do
and the
it.
guy wasn't a PhD. By the way, I mean, we spoke to Dr. Richard Voss, and he said simply that you were lying about your body language.
Dr. Rich, what body language? Where have you seen my body language?
Dr. Richard Voss
YouTube.
observed you on YouTube and said you were lying.
Does Dr. Richard Moss, whoever this idiot is, know?
He knows the good doctor.
Don't make fun of his speech
I don't
impediment.
know who he is. You guys are throwing names.
Are you-
That's just like you're telling me that you spoke to a doctor that says I am not on disability
Dr.
for
Eric
physical
Nagel.
reasons, and
Yeah.
that is totally untrue.
That's right. And even his
so
nurse
my
Travis
question
backed him up.
is, who are you speaking with to where you feel you have authorization to verify my disability? All you had to do was ask. I would have been more than happy to authorize
We asked,
that.
and you're
Yeah.
not giving direct answers.
Yeah.
Larry, we asked you questions, and you don't want to comment.
No.
You don't want to comment on nothing.
No. Don't even go there.
No.
I'm going there, girl.
Don't
Nice
go there.
try. Listen,
Do you take a spin
you're
class
good.
in New York?
You guys are good, but
No.
Larry, let's get to the bottom of this. Are you suggesting that we raise a generation of super kids, and why?
what?
That's what I'm getting at.
That's like
Who are you voting for, Larry?
Oh, hold on, Larry. We got an expert in the field in studio. We got Uncle Paul.
Yeah,
Who's who?
Uncle Paul.
I got a kids show out here. I wanted to know, did you take the semen that Barack gave you in the mouth and make a cumsicle from it?
Oh my God, you guys! Please do not go here with this.
No,
I
you
have
don't.
spent too much
Hush,
time
hush.
being serious and honest about this, and we're going to turn this into a morning radio joke. At
Well,
this
no,
point.
we're not trying to, but I
No.
just want to know that sometimes if you make a cumsicle...
Don't worry, I don't make things. I just swallow and go.
Jeffrey asked a good question. Who are you voting for?
Yeah.
Or is that
Neither.
private too, Larry?
Neither. In fact,
Neither.
I'm starting to think I need to go to one of the foreign embassies here on Embassy Row and seek political asylum.
Oh, why is that?
That sounds emotionally healthy.
How about insane asylum?
Why political asylum? Where are you going to go? To Iran?
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Larry
Sorry, we
could
didn't
be
recognize
funny.
it. It had none of the makings of a joke.
Oh, now I can't tell a joke, but you guys can. Come on.
No, of course you
Exactly.
can, Larry. And I believe you. For the record here, I believe you.
Well, I will tell you what. Those who say they do believe me, that's fine. Those who say they don't believe me, that's fine. But
Where do you take a stand?
I'm gonna get to the bottom. Look, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it to where it's either going to come out, and they're gonna ask the questions, and they're gonna show what we have, and either he's going to respond.
I asked you the questions. You won't answer certain ones. You're being wishy-washy.
Sir?
You're being evasive.
Well, first of all, I don't know who you are. I've never heard your voice before in my life.
Well, so what?
heard yours, Fez.
Well, I'm sure you have,
Yes.
but who sounds more high-pitched and feminish, mine or Jimmy's?
Feminish.
Feminish.
Feminish is not a word.
Okay, well, I just made it up.
I would say the voice.
Exactly. I just
that
made it
is-
up. The whole story.
The voice that's coming out of a mouth with a dick in it.